Good day everyone, me Adrian, back with part number 3 of the Jungle Book, and we are in King Louie stage. There's 2 levels with King Louie, and this first part of the stage actually isn't too bad, but the second part's a pain in the royal ass, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I have invincibility now. This first stage is your basic platforming stage, like the other ones. Get from beginning to the end. You actually have a boss fight with King Louie at the end. This is post-commentary, by the way, because I had so much frustration with the second stage of this level, of this area. I just couldn't, I couldn't focus, try to commentate and beat the level. But you'll see that level later on. This level isn't too bad, though. Though you do get blindsided like that bat right there. I hate that fucking bat. It eats up your life like everything. And that monkey, too. That just hit me. We'll just keep on progressing. That statue I'm studying on later on, you'll see ones that shoot out fire from their mouths. And you have a lot of collapsing platforms as well. Yeah, we'll get for that monkey. Of course, you see a checkpoint up there, but I can't get it just yet. Get that extra life. But anyways, how you folks doing today? I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I did until the Niners got their ass kicked by the Seahawks. Niners need to get their shit together, but I don't know. They got 4 more games. If they can win these next 4 games, they should be okay. Hopefully, they'll make the playoffs and whoop on the Seahawks. I hate the Seahawks. But enough about that. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. It was nice. I enjoyed it for the most part, though. Could have been some better things. Other situations could have been better, but hey, it is what it is now. Let's hope Christmas goes a lot better. You gotta look out for this freaking spinning skull, and that just killed me. Those spinning skulls can blindside you as well. They can be pretty cheap, but once you get the timing down, they're not too bad. Look out for those collapsing boulders as well. See, there goes the statue shooting fire now. Let's keep moving forward. Gotta watch your step. Try to watch my step right here because I don't want to. There you go. I don't want that thing falling on my head. And the monkey just slapped me. Yeah, you gotta look out for that one up. This one's really a pain in the ass to try to figure out. That one's to always blindside me. And that fucking bat again. Good thing Batman's in this level. This actually isn't too bad right here. This area, just have to be patient. But what I want to say, yeah, I'll be having Zelda up today as well. The next part of Zelda where I take on the 3rd dungeon. That's gonna be coming up. Which one? Single vines right here. Want to look out. Be careful. They got another checkpoint, which is nice. And I died. But yeah, I'll be having Zelda up along with this today. And I'll be continuing Link to the Past until I get to Skyward Sword. I'm rambling right now. I'll be finishing Link to the Past, and then when I finish that, I'll be back to Skyward Sword. And right here, I'm trying to get to that top platform, but for some reason I can't. I keep falling off. I think I'm a little nervous at this area. I don't know. But anyways, you made it to the boss fight with King Louie. This fight with King Louie actually isn't too bad. If you actually watched my Genesis version of Jungle Book, this fight's a lot different. Because King Louie's moving like that in the Genesis version, you can't hit him at all. He'll deflect the bananas you throw at him. You can only attack him when he's attacking you. And this you can attack him no matter what, which is cool. But if you notice, if you hit the band on top, the band will start playing music and he'll start dancing to the music, and that's a good way to distract him and beat him. It's actually not a part battle overall, and I just beat him. And there goes the Mowgli dance as well, or the Louie dance, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that one wasn't too bad. This level can burn in hell. Oh my gosh, here it comes. I had a little jump cut problem there, that's why I just skipped ahead. Sorry about that, folks. But it's an auto-scrolling level, and not only does it just auto-scrolls, it decides that at one point to auto-scroll super fast. Not once, but twice. But you'll see what I'm talking about there. This level, everything will blindside you out of nowhere. So you really have to take your time, but you can't take your time too much because you have the auto-scrolling going on, and you can easily get crushed and die if you're not careful. This level can be super tense. This part right here isn't too bad. This is pretty simple. It takes some practice, but it's not nearly as bad. Remember, I thought I died at that area, but I didn't. And I was trying to be stupid right here, trying to get that invincibility when I should have just stayed down. Because I really don't need the invincibility in this area. It's not a hard area. And make sure you take out these armadillos that's coming up. That armadillo, take it out as soon as you can, because that thing will eat up your life. Very bad as the bats. If not, maybe even worse, because they're hard to attack. And right here, there's a spinning skull at the end here, and if you don't, it will blindside you. I think it's a really dickish thing to do, but I figured out I could actually jump from the top vine I was on, and I died right there. You could jump from the top vine that was hanging on, and dodge it and hit that checkpoint. But this is the part that decided to auto scroll super fast, and this part is really tricky because you have to stay on the platform, the collapsing platforms, as long as you can. Try to do it. You can only do it probably about 3 times. You can probably do it 4 times. I haven't tried 4 times, but try to stay in there at least 3 times. And just wait for the auto scroll to go to you, and then jump to the next platform. But you really gotta be careful. You cannot rush this. Just imagine being a kid trying to get through that part. It's like, how do you figure this out? I used to play this game at my grandmother's house, and I never got to this point in the game, and as far as I got was the tree level. Yeah, I never got to this point in the game when I was playing this at my grandmother's house. Then again, there'll be so many arguments with the Super Nintendo at my grandmother's house, I can't even get to any. I can't make any progression with a lot of games I was playing there. Because a lot of people wanted to play, and I usually, I don't know. When I play a game, I want to really try and complete the game, and of course other people do too. But it's like it's really. And then you have someone who's playing the game, doesn't really know how to play the game. It gets really frustrating. It eats up your life, and just like, fuck this. But then again, it's about having fun, you know. When I was younger, I was really immature. You know, now I've matured a little more, a lot more, I should say, not a little more. Anyways, back to this level instead of my childhood. This part right here is pretty easy. Be sure you want to go behind those staircases to get that heart if you're missing any hearts. And you're gonna have 2 armadillos coming up. Take them both out as soon as you can, because you don't want 2 armadillos after you. And a slow ass auto scrolling level. You just want to jump up here. You actually don't need to jump on that second reappearing platform. And get those 2 monkeys right there. You just take them out once you see them. I'm just throwing bananas just in case, because I don't know. Here's another bed up here. Just keep jumping, and eventually you step on it, or you just off-screen it. I kind of rushed that a little bit. I should have took my time a little more, but whatever. I made it. And be careful right there. That thing blindsided me, but somehow I managed to survive. I got another checkpoint, and now they're gonna do a super auto scroll. You'll see what I'm talking about right here. This actually is not that hard, believe it or not, because it scrolls so fast you'll be able to see the next platform right away. It's a little bit of timing, but it's actually not too bad. And you gotta be careful there, because those fire statues will eat up your life. And you also had another skull that will blindside you. And here we have a second fight with King Louie, and this fight is a pain in the ass. I hate this fight. It's nothing like the first fight at all. He has so much health, it's ridiculous. I gotta do this again. And that's why I really hate you have to go through this part again. If you fuck up here, you lose another life, you can really have another shot at King Louie. Or you'll get hit by this and you'll lose a couple of hearts. See, I just pissed me off so much. I'm just getting ready for them to show up again. Here he comes again. Just keep throwing bananas at him. And that does bad timing right there. I just said fuck it. I did it as an accident. Okay, I don't think I did that on purpose, but I probably would have died on that part anyway. This time actually right here, I don't get hit. I just ran. I was like, fuck this. It's probably the best opportunity you have right here to beat him. You have to have all 4 hearts. If you have 3, you may have a chance. You have 2, and if you have 1, fuck it. But you can do it with 1. Hey, more power to you. I can't do it with 1. And then I decided to use my other power-ups to start using the coconuts and the mangoes and all that shit. And of course, he does a little bowling ball. He didn't do the bowling ball the first time, I don't think. Maybe he did. Probably missed it. But you be careful with the bowling balls because they'll go by super fast. You'll catch you off guard. And what sucks too, when you try to jump over him, sometimes he'll jump up to it, hang on. And if you touch him, you take damage, which I hate. This part right here, he'll start going faster. He won't throw bananas at you or anything like that. He'll just, it's more of a chase. And sometimes he'll fake you out. Best time to hit him when you start throwing that temper tantrum. And as he slaps the floor, he's gonna start those rocks start collapsing down on you. Only 3 of them will happen, and then he'll start doing this move, which he didn't do in the first fight. But he does this in the Genesis fight. This can be really tricky. Actually, not that hard to dodge, but he does it so many times. It's so frustrating. And this fight drags on way too much. That's what I really don't like about it. That's like, why do we have to add all this? And oh my gosh. And right here I beat him and I was so fucking happy. And that's it for the King Louie stage, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'll actually do it for part number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for part number 4 when I actually finish the game. So stay tuned for that.